Welcome back to SELCO TV and Circulation 1 training. This is Rachel Gray, and today we're going to be talking about checking in material. In Horizon, there's many different methods of checking in items. I'm just going to go ahead and click on Return Books here for my check-in screen. I can also go to Circulation and open CKI window for Open Check-in window. And then this is going to give me just my standard check-in mode. And I am just going to scan in a couple of books here. Now you can see that these items all are SELCO items, so they're not going to be going anywhere. But you can see here, here's the title, the call number, the copy, if it's a copy of, if you've got multiple copies of a book, sometimes you have a copy message here. Status. They should all be available unless they're going to another location. So say one of these books was going to Red Wing, it would say in transit because it would be going off in transit to that other library. And then of course the destination of where it's going is the next line. The barcode of the item, the location it was checked in at, and the collection code. So we got quite a bit of information here. If we check items in using the book drop mode, you can see that my check-in date became all italics because this is checking it in as of the last day I was open, the last minute I was open. So basically yesterday at 8:59 because Horizon has SELCO open until 9. And so this is checking in items as if it was in a book drop. So if you give someone a grace period, if things get in before you open the following day, it'll basically just check it in as of yesterday. In-house use is kind of an interesting tool. What this does is it allows you to make a tally in Horizon of an item that has been used without having to check it out and checking it back in. Let me just show you what I mean. I just scanned in my Read This favorite handpicks from America's indie bookstores. And what I can do then is take a look at the item record. And you can see the statistics on the bottom page here. You can see when it was created and updated, status changed. And you can see this has gone out a couple times. It has 4 checkouts. And it does have in-house use of 1. And I just scanned that in right now. So basically, if I need to replace a book, or if I need to figure out if I need to replace a book, if it's popular, this might be a good way to keep track of that. I know many libraries will do in-house use for maybe a week out of the year or a month out of the year, just to kind of get an idea of what is being used that is not going out. So they would just collect the books instead of getting them shelved right away and doing it that way. We also have what's called a damaged check-in mode, and this would be what you would use if an item comes back with maybe water damage, or maybe it has coffee stains, a dog bite, missing pages, ripped covers, whatever, something similar to that. And to check this in, these are the steps that you'll want to do to make sure that it gets the fees for the damage gets assessed to the correct patron. I just opened up my checkout window, and I'm going to look up my borrower. And now that I have my borrower information, I am going to click on All Items Out. And I am selecting Read This Handpicked Favorites as the item that has been returned that is damaged. We're going to go and assess the damage fee block to the borrower. To do that, we'll go to Blocks, Add Fee, and we're going to add a damaged fee. And let's say that the book needs to get replaced because the whole back page is ripped off. So I am going to see that this was worth $12. And for my comment, I'm going to say missing cover, needs to be replaced. And now we can see that there is a damaged block on my record. So now that I am in my check-in window, I'm going to go up to CKI, down to damaged mode, and you can see here that in red, it says damaged check-in mode. I'm going to make sure that it's a standard check-in and scanning in the barcode. And this has been checked in now, and you can see the status here is damaged. Please make sure you check with your supervisor to see if you are able to do this. You may have the permissions in Horizon, but you may not have the permissions in your library. Some libraries do have individuals who are responsible for checking in items as damaged and assessing those fees. So ask your supervisor about that. Once you are done with damaged mode, it is pretty good and important to make sure that you leave damaged mode. That way you don't check in items that shouldn't be checked in as damaged, and you don't have to worry about assessing or fixing those later. And that is all I have for you today on Circulation 1 check-in training. Please stay tuned for more episodes in this series, and we'll see you later.